Welcome to the Big Braid Show. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at BTC, holding at 19,404. Well, today's the day. We had that third quarter come in. Get ready to go into that October month. Are we going to go into this weekend, see some higher prices? Or we, definitely setting up with some sideways action, but we could definitely see some lower price action, especially with the Fed launching a lot of those interest rate hikes out there. We got Russia talking about getting kind of edgy out there, talking about Zelensky goes to NATO, then, rushing into something more. A few threats thrown out there. We've got talks of COVID again, new variants. We got China, Taiwan. We had a lot of stuff going on in the news today that can definitely affect the market. So it just definitely remains to be seen where we're going with a lot of the price action. Dow Jones dropping like 500 points. We got layoffs coming up, talk in the air. We got Nike getting worried. Too much stock, not enough profit, not enough sales. And that's where we start talking about that deflation. We got too much product and not enough cost to hold the companies together. Gonna start getting some low prices. I mean, they're gonna have to sell that stock just to stay. They're gonna have to sell their products just to stay alive. Just to keep their companies going. And that's when you're gonna have to get those sale of the centuries going on. Just play some catch up. And only the strongest companies are going to make it out of there doing good. But once we get this, once the Fed starts getting it back in track and saying that we got everything caught up, then we can get back to making some moves back up to the upside. So, when is that going to happen? That just remains to be seen. I've got my eyes on this 618 area. We've got a few areas of resistance on the Dow Jones chart, but as you can tell, decent sell-off, and we've got our eyes on that. I'm looking at another chart. I got the 618 actually up here around 27,000 on another chart that I got pulled up as far as the Dow Jones, and on the other chart, it's aiming right towards the 618, and the 786 is just a little bit further down. But this chart here definitely has a setup. It's got that basically 30% cut back to that 618, and then so I've got my eyes on that retrace back to that 618, but is that going to happen? That just remains to be seen. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So we got BTC coming at 19,403. See a lot of people out there talking about bottom indicators and holding that price action. Sideways action would be the ideal situation, especially with a lot of diamond hands in crypto. Everybody's talking about the diamond hands. Is that what's left in this area here? And this is just all the paper hands up here, and we're back here down around 19,403. So the line's been holding pretty well. But once we start getting some interest rates heightened, prices are going up. There's a lot of prices going up on a lot of things. I'm starting to hear people talk about it more and more, hitting their pocketbooks here and there. And even the best people that are working on their finances pretty good are getting affected right now as well. The middle class hitting those higher prices, filling it in the pocket as well. So here we are, like I'm saying, even the big dogs, it's getting expensive for the companies. We look at Nike starting to talk about doing some layoffs, and they're definitely going to start pulling out of the market. Got to sell some of that price action, that sales price accumulation, just to keep things rolling. But definitely out here looking to buy myself. I'm really definitely looking for some lower price action, but am I going to get it? That just remains to be seen. On board and ready to go, but also ready to buy real low. So until that move back up to the upside, I got the orange wraps rolled, the smoke blown. So I got it coming at BTC 19,411. Friday night's going pretty awesome tonight. I hope everything's going pretty good your way. We got sales price action across the board. We got the Sandbox coming at 84 cents, Mana coming at 70 cents, ADA 43 cents. We got Hero coming in at the double O digits with those more double O digits and a lot more projects. But definitely loving the ones that are coming along that I have been getting along the way. definitely out here looking for those how low can you go situations. We got this, we got NKN coming out just over 9 cents. Been holding around 10, but above 8. We got a few things getting some love out there. LCX, amazing price action. You all knew I was looking for that sub 5 cent. I know y'all thought I was crazy for looking for that lower price action, but here we are at that lower price action, looking for that more bang for your buck price. So we got it coming at 0.0457. How low can you go? LCX, definitely getting excited. I got my eyes on this 0.0360. A lot of the sales price action that we've been throwing out there on the table has been getting hit. And if you take a look with BTC, Dow Jones, they've been losing that support where it's been holding. So when that starts happening, a lot of the other projects start seeing that a little bit move to the downside, and there's definitely going to be something popping off. Everybody finds something to put their money in, and it's just like, well, what's pumping tonight during this downtrend? So there is a little money to be made here and there, but you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. We got Jaspi coming in at 006. 006. I'm definitely looking for some how low can you go situation. I threw out that 004 a little while back, searching for that price action there, but that would just be possibly wishful thinking. We got APE 542 still holding above $5. Definitely excited to see where we're going with it. A lot of these projects, once the market starts making some movement back to the upside, because we got amazing price action across the board. When we were getting those bullish runs to the upside, we were getting, the price action was almost quadrupled what it is now. We had ASM coming in at like around 5 cents and 7 cents and making some runs up to some higher price action. And here we are with ASM just over a cent. We got Jewel getting some love, 429, 4% above. TRU at 5%. So we got IOTX coming in amazing price action, just over 3 cents. Definitely out here looking for some double digits on some IOTX. Oh, that would be some amazing price action. Out here looking for that capitulation. Is it going to happen fast or is it going to happen slow? We had BLZ making some moves today. Looks like it's having a little bit of pullback. It's kind of in, the way BLZ sets up, get some decent runs to the upside and has some pullback. So basically setting up, but as you can tell, it's getting to be smaller and smaller little moves to the upside. So could possibly be testing the support at this 0.0784 before too long. And if we lose that price action, I got my eyes on this 0.0428. Farm coming in at 38.13. Doge just back up over 6 cents. Been holding that sideways action for a while. NU, Keep, OGN, amazing price action. I keep my eyes on these. These are usually the first to go on the regular when we start having some bullish runs to the upside. But there's some OG coins there. But they're possibly been, people get bored with stuff too. So, but yeah, definitely got a lot of good sales price action, all under, the 15 cent area. So we got Keep coming in at 14 cents, OGN at 14 cents. And you got to remember, these were sitting up there over trying to make some moves up towards that dollar area and fast. I know a lot of people made some money on those projects. Definitely awesome. We got, out in the stock game, we got Neo getting, a little bit of love out there, 15.77. You remember that was around $44 a few months back. That was some decent price action. We got Sundial at 218. Definitely got that from 75 cents. CGC 273, getting some awesome price action on that. CGC, loving the price accumulation, sales price accumulation over time. Definitely loving that. We got Rivian coming at 690, still holding around that area. AVT was making some moves today, had it up over $1.50. Had a little bit of pullback. Let's take a look at that. Still getting that sideways action over time. It's been holding over that $1.40 for quite some time now. And it's just, still got that 786 at $1.31 that it's still been retesting. But we got this area of interest at this $1.40, and it's been holding above that quite well. Couldn't quite make it over that 618, coming at $1.48. Had some pullback down to the downside. So if we do that $1.40, we're definitely going to see some lower price action. Tried to lose it here. Held very well, made it back up to the upside. Here we are just above that. But, when we do have some decent dippy action, if this does get down into that dollar area, and I'm looking for that retest at that lower price action, 59 to 65 range. But, that just remains to be seen. But I definitely out here looking for that price action. So keep an eye on that price action as far as getting some bullish action to the upside. Got to get over that $1.86, make our way over that 203. got that breakout action at 388. So keep an eye on that price action. Keep it on BTC. Keep an eye on that news. We got MONA coming at 628. You know I'm out here looking for this 357, that low price action, 357. If we lose that 357, I'll definitely be ready for that how low can you go scenario and get that low price action on some MONA, YFII 925. You know, getting that move up to the upside, having some pullback. I hope you all caught that action up to that 2,339 from this 406 area. Definitely, you know, made some. I'm sure a lot of people made some decent money on that price action. Here we are back down here, just above that support, above that 857, just above that at 925. And with DFI money, you know, that's, you know, not too far. So if we lose that price action, got my eyes on that 406. We lose that 406. Definitely out here looking for some low price DFI money. So that's one that definitely looking for that low price action on that DFI money and some awesome accumulation. So, you know, definitely had some high price action that, you know, got some by 5,200 area highs around about, or just about 8,000. So definitely excited to see where we're going with a lot of that price action there. We had APE at that 271 mark. Everybody thought I was crazy, got some crazy comments. Everybody was like, it's not going there. Well, here we are. We're underneath that 290 now. We're coming at 271. Definitely in that how low can you go scenario. Next stop from there, if we can't get some micro fib action there, that 206, which would be some serious, awesome accumulation. And that sub $2 area would just be the sale of a lifetime, and I would definitely be out here looking for that. But you know, anything in $1 would be definitely amazing. So I'm just gonna throw it out there as wishful thinking because, you know, I look for that low price action. So Mr. Big Braves does love those awesome sales. So we got APA coming at 271, AMC 697. We got that low price action as well. Came underneath that 914, and it's looking for that 566 area that we're looking for as well. With as far as you know, getting some price action. This is the scenario that I'm definitely looking for, and it looks like it's set up pretty decently, but definitely could be wishful thinking. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. But definitely got my eyes on that 566 area because we're coming in at 697. That's not too far above that support. So if we do lose that support, because we're definitely coming down to test some, you know, some support here in this lower area, and if BTC starts to get some dippy action, if the market starts to get some dippy action, you know, 2 and 2, they basically, you know, kind of going hand in hand at this point as far as downtrend play. So the market had a dippy action of around 500 points to the low end. A lot of people saying it's not affecting BTC, but as we've, you know, seen the last few times, BTC has got some dippy action when the interest rate hikes were introduced, where we got hit with another one. This is the, you know, third quarter. A lot of prices are starting to shoot lower. There are a lot of, you know, putting some lower prices out there on a lot of different companies, and so this next year, you know, shooting for some lower price action across the board, but there's still money to be made out there. So, you know, especially when you're getting all this low price accumulation, and then, you know, once we get everything back on track, you know, that's when it's time to get back to making that money. But loving that sales price accumulation over time, sales price action in crypto, sales price action in the stock game. Loving the accumulation across the board, especially at these prices. More bang for your buck. So keeping on the price action, getting into that 14-minute area. So I'm going to let you all go and get back to your Friday night and have a good evening. And we'll do some follow-up videos throughout the weekend. Definitely excited to see we're going into the weekend with the price action. So you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.